Fan Yu couldn't help but question his perception as he observed Huo Yuhao on the verge of awakening. The surroundings remained calm and tranquil, while Huo Yuhao remained deep in meditation. It seemed as if he had ceased all movement once again, causing Fan Yu to worry about what might have happened. After such a long period of intense meditation, Huo Yuhao should have been depleted of energy, unless something unexpected had occurred. Suddenly, Huo Yuhao slowly opened his eyes, revealing their brilliant orange hue. Fan Yu couldn't help but be captivated by their mesmerizing beauty, comparing them to an endless ocean. As Huo Yuhao awakened, he called out to Fan Yu as his teacher. Fan Yu quickly offered his assistance, realizing that Huo Yuhao had indeed come out of his meditation, but his body seemed exhausted from the prolonged session. Understanding the importance of physical strength, Fan Yu decided to help him strengthen his body. He prepared a medicinal bath for Huo Yuhao, aiming to rejuvenate his body and aid in the cultivation of his internal energy. Without wasting any time, Fan Yu guided Huo Yuhao back to the dorms. Immersed in the comforting warmth of the water, Huo Yuhao gradually regained consciousness. Remarkably, within just 3 days, he found the strength to rise to his feet once more. As Huo Yuhao's body continued to heal, he noticed a profound change taking place within him. By tapping into his spiritual energy, he discovered an extraordinary ability to sense even the slightest movement within a 50-meter radius with exceptional precision. What was truly remarkable was that this range was on the verge of expanding to an incredible 3,000 meters. Not only that, but his purple demon eyes had transformed to a microscopic level. Fan Yu checked in on Huo Yuhao's recovery progress, and Yuhao confirmed he was feeling completely restored, bringing a smile to Fan Yu's face. Yuhao expressed his gratitude for Fan Yu's care and support. Fan Yu then reassured Yuhao that there was no need to worry, as he appeared composed. Shortly after, Huo Yuhao returned to Minj Hall to continue his research in solitude. Despite the challenges of keeping a low profile after recent events, he found himself contemplating his soul-guiding device on his way back to his dorm room after classes. It was during this journey that he crossed paths with Ju Chen. Ju Chen couldn't help but notice the immediate recognition in Huo's eyes. It wasn't surprising, considering the distinctive sword he carried. In response, Ju Chen expressed his appreciation towards Huo. However, Huo was perplexed and sought clarification on what he was being thanked for. Ju Chen explained that during their last sparring session, he had learned a great deal from Huo. Despite both of them engaging in deep meditation, Ju Chen's lasted only 1 month, whereas Huo's endured for half a year. Ju Chen revealed that his purpose for visiting that day was to gauge Huo's progress since their last encounter. With determination, he unleashed his powers towards Huo, who remained composed and prepared for the impending battle. Huo took a step forward and entered a state of meditation, locking eyes with Ju Chen in readiness for the fight. As Ju Chen thrust his sword towards Huo's chest, it became evident that Huo's strength was formidable. Acknowledging Ju Chen's dedication to his swordsmanship, Huo expressed admiration, but also noted that he had received guidance from an exceptional teacher. Huo suggested that if Ju Chen truly wished to surpass him, it might require a lifelong pursuit. Irritated by this notion, Ju Chen departed, reflecting on Huo's words. He pondered whether he would indeed have to chase Huo for the rest of his life. However, Ju Chen affirmed that his chosen path was the correct one. He declared his determination to pursue Huo relentlessly, even if it meant chasing him for the entirety of his life. To Ju Chen, Huo represented the ultimate goal he must surpass, and he was committed to that pursuit regardless of the challenges it may entail. It was Huo Yuhao who noticed Ju Chen's drenched back and remarked that he wasn't too bad of an opponent. Nana stepped into Minj Hall, her eyes searching for Huo Yuhao. As soon as she found him, she couldn't help but comment on his remarkable senses. Huo, in response, asked if she had come to retrieve her spirit power. He apologized for the unusual circumstances, but promised to provide it to her if she followed him. Nana, despite not fully understanding why, felt an unexplainable trust towards Huo, perhaps because of his previous display of shyness. However, she couldn't shake off her worries from their last encounter, where he did something peculiar. With a gentle touch on Nana's head, Huo instructed her to condense her soul and relax, urging her not to resist. He positioned her in the correct stance and released his power onto her. Nana could feel her soul significantly condensing and couldn't help but express her gratitude towards Huo. Intrigued by his method, she asked him how he achieved such a feat. Huo replied that if she didn't need anything else, she could leave, as he still had to continue his practice. Nana announced her departure, prompting Huo Yuhao to advise her to be cautious when utilizing her vengeful ghost. Despite its formidable strength, there would be consequences if her opponent managed to restrain it. Confused by this warning, Nana was startled, and she quickly rushed to secure the door, surprising Huo Yuhao, who questioned her actions. Huo Yuhao couldn't help but wonder if Nana's actions were motivated by a desire to recreate their previous encounter. He had already granted her a spirit power, but now he felt a sense of unease as he questioned Nana's true intentions. He asked her to wait for a moment, hoping to gain some clarity.
Do you want to know the name of this manga, along with all the manga names of the recaps we did in our channel? How about also the chapter numbers our recaps end? You can simply ask the names in our Discord community for free or become a donor to get them all in one place. You can either be a donor in Patreon or be a member in our YouTube channel. Just scan this QR code or go to the link in the description to become a donor. Moreover, becoming a donor automatically makes you a VIP member of our Discord server with over tens of thousands of members.
To his surprise, Nana knelt before him, catching Huo off guard with her gesture. It was then that she revealed her plea for his help. Huo sought to understand the situation better and urged Nana to stand up. However, Nana refused, insisting that she would not rise unless Huo agreed to assist her. Determined to get to the bottom of things, Huo implored Nana to stand and explain herself. Reluctantly, Nana complied, eventually finding a seat to share her concerns with Yu Hao. As Nana began to recount her background to Huo Yuhao, she unveiled the truth about her noble lineage. Her father held the title of a baron, but he lacked spirit force and was not a spirit master. On the other hand, her mother was a spirit emperor. Despite their differing abilities, Nana's parents were kind-hearted individuals who treated their tenants with utmost care, creating a harmonious family life. However, when Nana was just 6 years old, her spirit awakened, revealing her to be a ghost like her mother. Overwhelmed with joy, Nana eagerly rushed to share this news with her parents. Little did she know that what awaited her behind their room's door would forever haunt her. Nana shared the heart-wrenching tale of how her mother had not only taken her father's life, but also her own, leaving Nana feeling cursed and alone. In the aftermath of her parents' tragic deaths, mysterious figures appeared at her doorstep, offering Nana a glimmer of hope to be reunited with her father. Placing her trust in these enigmatic individuals, Nana embarked on a journey that led her to the clandestine Holy Spirit sect. Within their sanctuary, they nurtured her unique abilities, assuring her that one day she would find her parents again. By a twist of fate, Nana stumbled upon a hidden underground realm where she discovered her parents, but their souls had already been trapped. It was then that her mother unveiled the sinister intentions of the sect, using innocent children as soulless marionettes. Shockingly, Nana's mother confessed to being one of these soulless puppets, remorselessly responsible for her father's demise. Yet, in a moment of anguish, her mother's grief reawakened her humanity, prompting her to choose her tragic end, consumed by despair. Nana revealed that as per the sect's teachings, once every trainee achieved 6 rings, they were obligated to partake in a sacred ritual that would profoundly transform their very essence. Huo Yuhao was taken aback upon discovering the existence of such an evil sect within their world. Recalling the unexpected assault Shrek Academy had faced during Ma Xiaotao's disappearance, orchestrated by a group of spirit masters with mysterious origins, including an evil spirit master, Huo couldn't help but wonder if there was a link between this group and the Holy Spirit sect. This raised further concerns and suspicions. Urging Nana to provide a comprehensive account of the situation within the Holy Spirit sect, Huo expressed his unwavering determination to investigate personally, as there might be crucial information regarding Elder Sister amidst the chaos. 3 days later, as planned, Huo Yuhao, along with Kai Tu and Nana, embarked on their journey toward the section of the sect where Nana's parents were being held. Their destination was the Sun and Moon Royal Hall at the West Gate. Approaching the gate, they were stopped by a guard who inquired about their identities. Upon seeing Nana, the guard recognized her as an esteemed disciple and allowed them to enter. Nana led the way inside, with Kai Tu and Huo close behind, using a mysterious spirit skill to conceal themselves. Impressed by the skill, Kai Tu expressed concern about the toll it might take on Huo's soul force. However, Huo assured him that they needed to press on quickly despite the skill's demands. This acceptance of Huo's spirit skill led to significant advancements in both his spirit power and abilities. With his imitation skill, he could transform himself and another into Nana's shadow, allowing them to move undetected. This clever tactic made it easy for them to bypass the guard and continue towards their goal. Eventually, they arrived at a nondescript building where Huo and Kai split up, with Kai keeping watch outside. Meanwhile, Huo used his imitation skill to shadow Nana discreetly as she ventured further into the building. Nana whispered the secret phrase required to gain entry into the building. The boundless Holy Emperor had 1,000 lives. The Holy Immortal was eternal. Esteemed Quasi-Spirit Master, please enter. Huo followed closely behind as they made their way down the lacquered black steps, venturing further into the mysterious structure. After what felt like an eternity, they finally arrived at the underground altar. Nana informed Huo that they had reached their destination where her parents were being held captive below. Nan stood there, and two distinguished figures approached her. Recognizing them as the Great Holy Spirit and Second Holy Spirit, she immediately dropped to her knees, paying her utmost respect. The Second Holy Spirit, however, commanded her to rise and questioned her unexpected presence on a day that wasn't her designated visitation day. Huo Yuhao, on the other hand, sensed a dark and ominous energy emanating from the two individuals, deducing that they possessed the power of a spirit emperor. Nana humbly apologized to the Second Holy Spirit, explaining that her busy schedule and countless lessons had prevented her from visiting for the past 6 months. She then mustered the courage to ask if she could pass through to see the Great Holy Spirit. Deep inside, she knew that Huo had to remain patient and seize the perfect moment when the Great Holy Spirits were momentarily distracted, allowing them to slip by unnoticed. The Great Elders swiftly detected an intruder and immediately commanded the altar to be sealed off, confirming the presence of an intruder. Huo Yuhao was taken aback by their awareness, spurring him to take action and launch his initial attack, aiming at one of the Great Elders. Despite landing a strong blow, the Elder managed to survive. Infuriated by the assault, the Elder proposed that Huo Yuhao and Nana be eliminated. As Nana and Huo clashed fiercely with the Elders, the second Elder accused Nana of betrayal and threatened to obliterate her soul. Meanwhile, Huo Yuhao noticed the evil spirit master's presence, identifying it as a soul assault shrouded in a dark, ominous cloud. Understanding the hostility of the soul, Huo decided to cleanse it. The first elder was perplexed by Huo's ability to resist them, questioning how he could stand against them with such power. Confronted by the threat of the second elder's evil spirit, Huo Yuhao realized the gravity of their situation, especially as Nana feared for their safety. The second elder unleashed the Holy Spirit's secret technique, utilizing his evil spirit in an effort to defeat Huo.